The American West, a land of rugged beauty, is an area you have to visit. With a diverse landscape and culture, this region has a mix of small town and big city charm. After visiting Yellowstone, we will be continuing our journey through the states of Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, and more. I dedicate this trip to my mom. Gotta do it for the real MVP. In the final installment of our road trip, our story continues here, in a place called Grand Teton National Park, baby. Let's go. This is Jackson Lake, one of many popular areas in the park. It's actually only about a 30-minute drive from the south entrance of Yellowstone. The park includes the Teton Mountain Range and a valley known as Jackson Hole. Friends, we are out here in Grand Teton National Park. This is one of the outlook points we got around here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a long twisted valley down there, which was apparently carved or made there millions of years ago. And the reason I know that is because I read the sign here. In the 19th century, French-Canadian trappers named the mountains here, and excuse my bad French pronunciation, but they named them Les Trois Tetons, which basically translates to the three melons. And by melons, I mean bazongas. And the park is named after the tallest mountain in the area, the Grand Teton, or the Grand Bazonga. Yeah, interesting indeed. The next stop that we're going to is the small historic town of Jackson. Named after the American fur trapper David E. Jackson, this well-preserved resort town is popular for its many attractions. There's local shops and restaurants, parks, and nearby ski resorts to explore. And you have a nice view of Jackson Hole to enjoy. Bruh. Jackson is a perfect blend of natural beauty and outdoor adventure. So these are made out of elk antlers, which is made into an arch, as you can see here. We got a long drive down south to our next stop. Along the way, we passed through Idaho, the land of the potatoes. And I had to get a souvenir because the one I found was so cute. We have arrived in the state of Utah. Our first stop here will be in Salt Lake City, the capital of Utah.
The second floor, and you can see that you can walk around everywhere. But you out of the door, out of the second floor is the side door. And
This is the Utah State Capitol. It is 100+ degrees Fahrenheit. My face is burning up here. I have no more sunscreen, so I'm gonna be like a red hot tomato after today. But we made it to the capital area of Utah, and we're gonna try to enter through the back door because they're doing a lot of construction here at the moment. But it is very beautiful, and we have made it, guys. So let's check out Utah, baby. All right. Yeah, I'm burning up. Built in the 20th century for government officials, you can explore many memorials, monuments, and works of art about Utah's history. Yep, so you can see a lot of the construction happening now. Currently we're walking through a detour that the area gave us. It was nice to cool down from the scorching heat. I love how they say seemingly infinite number of steps must be climbed. Well, I definitely can't do infinite, but if it's finite, then possibly I could. Arriving to the dance floor. I guess they know how to party, huh? I love the teddy bear right there on that table.
guys gotta go through the back.
Salt Lake City has a lot to offer. It's a popular city for outdoor activities and religious tourism.
This one is, you can see they use a plastic cover this one. His 7 wife live here. The total 28 wife. Wow. You surprised?
Here we are in Temple Square. Right behind us, as you can see, is a church which is under construction. So this is what the final product should look like. This is an important place of history and worship for the members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Utah is one of the most religious states, if not the most religious state in America. We're about, I think, 3/4 of people, but fact check me on that, in Utah or religious? What's interesting, I learned, is that green jello is apparently the official snack of Utah. Yeah, green jello. I guess the people of Utah love their green jello. Before we head to our hotel, we got one more stop to make.
OK 6点30分 6:30 6:30 30 minutes.
We are now in the Great Salt Lake State Park. And this is a highlight right here. I believe over there, you can see from the distance, is the Great Saltaire. That is a concert hall for performances and venues. Salt Lake City is named for the Great Salt Lake. The city was actually originally named Great Salt Lake City in 1847, but the Great was dropped several years later. Damn, look at that. Well, definitely smells salty here. Alright. Yeah, I know that's a really bad attempt at a pun. Sorry, guys.
This is Salt Lake City, Utah.
I love how the water is just glistening. It looks amazing. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but you can see there's a lot of bugs here flying around. So definitely get some bug spray. And it's a seagull. Whoa, where is he going? He's like, peace out, guys. Salt Lake City was the host to the 2002 Olympics. They're gonna have another Olympics in Salt Lake in 2034. Here we are, guys. Our spot for tonight here in Utah. And we got the views outside. And I'm getting really hungry. As always, we gotta eat up, right? We gotta feast. So let's feast. Yeah. All right. Quiero cachapa con queso.
Okay, ¿cuál? Solo eso. Yeah, just queso. Okay.
And arepa carne asada.
Okay.
And the empanada con ground beef.
Okay. Solo?
Yeah.
Sí, just pura compliment. Cachapa con queso, arepa de carne asada y una empanada de carne. Sí. ¿Será todo? Yeah, that's it. Yes, gracias.
Another day, another adventure. Charlie the tour guide is taking us to one of the most popular national parks in Utah. Covering acres of high desert, the park is best known for its arches, and there's over 2,000 of them.
OK， 这就是阿池的手串，这是我最喜欢的国家公园之一。
这叫什么门？
拱门。
拱门啊，拱门。
好了，大家，我们现在进了，你看这上写的，看完了，它属于快7点到4点。4点以后不让进了。对，你就早晨7点到下午4点，没有预约不能进啊。MOBA 啊，你要正常拼，你不知道怎么，我也不知道怎么，就是他们怎么叫我们就怎么叫。
然后就是我们到顶上往下走是吧？
啊，你往哪儿走，它有景点上面，你不能乱走的这地方。
到达拱门，
一定要那什么，一定要按照，就你们地图上那个拱门，我去，哎，非常漂亮。好了，大家第一站啊，停车30分钟啊，他这里都要对我们现在要求非常严。
This is Arches National Park. Alright friends, we are in the Park Avenue section of this park and yeah, I am feeling like a roasted barbecue right now. Yeah, the views are nice here, really hot, so definitely do wear a lot of sunscreen because if you don't, you're gonna burn up like a roasted pig, so you don't want that happening. Heat kills, guys. Plan ahead, protect yourself, and drink water and rest often. Definitely need the sign here.
This is Arch National Park.
It's already been 10 minutes and I am being roasted in the heat right now. Dang. Because of the scorching heat, we didn't stay outside too long and explored some areas in the car.
Because this part, the guy in this case.
Charlie the tour guide showed us some cool rock formations.
很热，这种岩石导热性非常差，所以它烤上来以后啊，就跟 barbecue 炉子一样烤着你。像我们一上来以后，温度马上瞬间升高3度。
barbecue 喽
barbecue 了，下面那个，那叫绵羊啊 sheep。
对。
这个 sheep 是以前是啥呢？是另外一个拱门的支柱。
If you can see right in front of you, these are fallen arches. So they used to be connecting together, but I guess years ago these arches fell, so they're called the fallen arches. You'll see a lot of these throughout the trip here.
平衡石啊。
This is the touch balanced rock. Apparently there's another balanced rock, but that one is 100 times bigger than this one. But yeah, it kind of looks like it's a rock balancing on another rock. So quite fitting in it. Right. That's a bad attempt at a British accent. Okay, anywho.
It's Ash National Park. Let's stop.
In the distance, you can see some people hiking or walking that trail. I am gonna burn up walking that trail, so I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I know I'm chickening out here, but hey, I'm kind of a roasted chicken right now, so this is what we're gonna do. So okay, I lied. I'm not gonna chicken out because my mom is already walking the trail. I think my mom really wants to see the views, because why not? It's once in a lifetime. So I'm like, okay, well, if she's gonna walk, I'm gonna walk too. So that is what it is. Arches National Park was home to many Native American tribes. They used to live here for thousands of years and have left behind rock art, carvings of stories that detail what life was like back then. Alright guys, we made it up to a certain point here. Damn, look at that view. Whew. Guys, am I a roasted chicken yet? I don't know. I feel like I can't even see myself right now.
这个呢？哦，这个洞，看到这个洞。你说这个？哎，不是这边，还往上，还往山上走。We made it to the Windows Trail. You can see there are a lot of these holes. There's another one somewhere. It's not in this view, but there's another one. There's a couple there in the back. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to figure out where my finger is, but yeah, these are windows. And this is arguably the highlight. Actually, no, that could be wrong, but these are definitely highlights of this national park.
This is Ash National Park, the finest spot.
How do arches form? Well, it's a lot of words that I don't want to explain, but just screenshot this and it'll be pretty helpful. I know I'm pretty lazy, but hey, it's right here. So, anywho, what am I saying? This park is an important cultural area for Native Americans, a sacred place of religious practices and history. What's impressive is that everything here is all natural. This was something else. It feels like I'm Indiana Jones exploring new, uncharted territory. Speaking of Indiana Jones, the 1989 movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was filmed here. Currently, it is 105 degrees Celsius. I mean, no, that'll be burning up. Currently, it is 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, and we're right now at the peak time of the temperature, so it is pretty hot, I'll tell you that. We spent a majority of the day here, but I'm not complaining at all. This was a fun hike, especially climbing all the rocks. Alright, it's not easy to climb it while holding your phone. Alright, so we made it here to another outlook point. And now I'm sad. I'm sad because our trip is almost coming to an end. We have one last stop for tomorrow before we head home. But right now, Charlie the tour guide is driving us to our hotel. That's all the way in Colorado.
Okay, almost get there tomorrow 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Okay, today the dinner and tomorrow breakfast just by yourself.
We arrived in the town of Parachute, Colorado. It was a long drive from Utah, I'll tell you that. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Our final stop, the Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater. Built in the 20th century, Red Rocks has hosted over hundreds of concerts and events over the years. Many musicians have performed here, including the Beatles, John Denver, the Foo Fighters, and Widespread Panic. Red Rocks is a perfect place to enjoy music and embrace your surroundings. A dream that turned into a reality. This has been an amazing adventure. At the airport, I told my mom I want to go back. And she said, don't be silly. You're not crying? I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to check parts 1 and 2 of our journey. It's been real, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.